Hello Pickles, and welcome to another episode on the Evermoor server. In between episodes, I accidentally hit a tree and all my stuff fell in lava. So yeah, I had to regain everything, so I had to get all of this back again. But I think some of it's a lot better than the stuff I had before. It took me a little bit of time. Anyway, enough of that. I also want to talk about our little village here. So, let's go into first person. I have finished the stonecutter's house, which is what we were going to do in between episodes. And I'd just like to show you in here. Zombies have been and tried to get at my villagers, and they managed to get one. I didn't even know that. Okay, so that's a recent event. I am going to have to, I think, put some fence gates there. I was given a suggestion to put the doors in so that they were closed this way, so that when you made them look like they were shut, they were open, if that makes sense. And if I had a door on me, I would show you. It would make them look like they were open. It would make them look like they were shut, but they would be open, so the zombies wouldn't try and come in, or would, yeah, something like that. They'd try and walk through, but they wouldn't be able to do it, and they wouldn't bash the doors in. But it means that my little pressure plate thing here wouldn't work. So what I think I'll do is I might nick these ones now. So I had these here to get the villagers in. I'd drive a boat under here and then knock the villagers out, and they wouldn't be able to escape again. So a lot like what I did over at the blacksmith, really. And I've been breeding cattle at feet, going through here a sneaky way. And I just put that there. I can do that, and then it will shut behind me, which means I can follow, and I won't have to remember about opening and closing the doors. So I'm going to have to sort him out. I need a potion of weakness and a golden apple, so I'll do that at some point. Yes, as I was saying, we've got that done, and oh, I'll show you upstairs actually. We come all the way up here. So we've got a little bit of fancy blocks here. I thought I'd put that in there because it's what we can trade with these guys down here anyway. So we've got a bit of storage up here, nice little overhang balcony. Might even put a roof over the whole of the top of that as well. I'm not sure, and then maybe even carry that balcony on along there. Haven't really thought about that yet, but it means that we could come up the stairs, come all the way round, and then it's just this bit here that we're looking over. But I thought it was quite nice to actually be able to see over the top. But yeah, so that's pretty much in here. We've got the whole brick effect going on, but they're stonemasons, so they're used to working with stone and stuff like that. So I thought that would kind of fit the theme. And lo and behold, it's now night time. I don't want any more zombies attacking villagers. Okay, I'm going to go and find a bed, and then we will get back to what we were going to discuss. There we go. That was a good night's sleep, and the sun is rising there. It's a new day. So, plans for this series. So at the beginning, which was about 7 episodes ago, I showed up a picture which I'll show up now. So you'll see that coming to the bottom left hand of your screen, which is the aim for this series, really. The build that I wanted to do. It's a massive kind of like floating Alice in Wonderland themed futuristic Sky City, I guess, in a sense. We are going to do that. I'm not here to talk to you about the fact that I'm no longer wanting to do that, but I've really enjoyed doing this little village here. This was our starting village. This was all here just so that I can get the materials ready. Sorry. I can get the materials ready to kind of start that build, and that's the aim of this place. So we've got our stone cutters, and the reason why I built this stone cutters place was so that we could trade with the stone cutters. So we've got enough here that we can trade for the quartz, because the main body of the build will be made out of quartz. That's what I plan anyway. So we've done that. We've managed to get enough stone cutters that we can start trading quartz with. But I also want to be able to get like end game kind of gear, god armor, and all the tools and stuff like that. So I wanted to build a library, which is what we're going to be doing this episode. It's going to go here, and I've come up with a really good design, which is what I've been doing off camera for the last week. So yeah, I've taken some time over it, but I wanted to make a really good build there. Something that's really going to kind of accent our village and come together. And I wanted to put it over there because at the moment all our builds are on this side of our village. So I kind of I felt that kind of it was all a bit like one-sided, didn't really flow well. I wanted the village to kind of wrap around, so we've gone for a build over there. It's going to keep the portal underneath it, and it's going to be. I'm impressed with it. I hope you like it. But like I was saying, I'm really enjoying building this village, and I'm not really ready to stop. And I've got an alchemist's building that I want to put here for all our potions and stuff. But the idea is to kind of be set ready so we can just build our mega city. And so for that purpose, I don't want to keep telling you every episode that I'm going to be starting the city in the next episode, and then it not actually happen, because I then get caught up in what I want to do over here, and then I suddenly realise I'm not actually that ready. So what we're going to say is we're going to stay over here in the overworld until Christmas. So yeah, so a couple of months, maybe more than a couple of months, 3 months. 3 months we're going to stay here, and there's work I want to do in the community zone and stuff like that as well, and I want us to really enjoy ourselves while we're over here and not feel rushed or pressured into kind of doing something too soon, just to try and get some content out. And I think there's enough content here that we're going to enjoy it. We're going to enjoy building our library. We can build our alchemists. I've still got trees to put in, paths to put in, stuff like that. I want to make this look immersive, something that is, when we do a download, that like you guys will want to come and walk around in and be part of. So that's the plan. We're going to stay here till Christmas and do bits and pieces and stuff like that. We might pop over there and have a look around and have an explanation. We might not. But at the moment, I don't want to promise you something that I'm not going to deliver. So we'll say Christmas for now. And that gives us time to kind of really work on this project. So if you have any ideas that you think I should be doing, like you say, oh, Robert, you need to start putting some custom trees in or something like that. You know, let's build a pond or a river, which I've got plans for. But yeah, just tell me what you think you should see or we should see over here, and we'll see if we can get that implemented. Anyway, on with today's build, and it's the library. So I'm going to go off and gather some resources. Right, so we've got all our stuff. We've managed to get everything. It took about 3 or 4 nights to get all of this. So yeah, I've been busy trying to collect all the ingredients for our build. But there we go, that's all that. And I've got that for the roof. And I think these 2 are empty. Yeah, in the process of me collecting all this and the time that it took, we actually hit 150 subs and have gone over it. We're now currently at 166, I think. So thank you very much to everyone that's subscribing. Much appreciated, and a big thank you. But yeah, I am doing a video which more likely is going to come out as a 200 sub special. I was planning it to be a 150 sub special, but yeah, we're growing quickly. So welcome everybody, and if you'd like to be able to chat with all the other subscribers and join the community, I do have a Discord, so join that. I will leave a link in the description below, and then you can chat with everybody else, and we can share build ideas and talk about helping each other and stuff like that. So we look forward to seeing you on there. Now we've got our ingredients. They're all in the chest there. There's only one thing left to do, and that's cut to a time lapse and get this library built.
Yeah. Better off. I am wicked, you're insane, but I wouldn't have it any other way. If we're knocked out, we'll go the distance, pound for pound. We're a perfect match, pulling punches. We're toe to toe, we're always on the road. Worse or better, we can't stop, cause together we're better off, and we can. Better off, better off. I am crooked, you're clean cut. I'm wide-eyed, your eyes are shut. If we're knocked knocked out, we'll go the distance, pound for pound. We're a perfect match, pulling punches, toe to toe, we're always on the road. Worse or better, we can't stop, we can't stop. 'Cause together we're better off, and we can.
And so here it is, the library, finally here. So for you guys, that was a couple of minutes of time lapse. For me, that was about 10 days. Yeah, and a lot's happened in those 10 days too. So I was talking about before the time lapse that we'd kind of hit 150-ish subs or just gone over. We're now in the 270, 280 region. And my 200 sub episode I was talking about releasing ended up being a 250 sub episode. So yeah, so we had a 250 special and we got this eventually built, but the special kind of took me those 10 days to kind of get that all built up and ready to go out. It was a lot bigger project than I thought it was going to be, but totally worth it. So if you want to check that out, just check out my channel. It was the last episode released. So yeah. Anyway, on with this episode. We've got the library done. I want to take you through a little tour. There's a few little bits and pieces we need to do as well, so actually I might try and get those done while we show you around. Might as well try and do something productive while we have the tour. So I will need, and I got rid of it, the workbench. So I started trying to pack this lot up as I was finishing the time lapse the other night. And I don't need 6 doors. I only need. So we'll do that. So yeah, we're going through here. This is going to be the entrance. All of this here is going to be landscaped, and it will all be then blended round. This whole hill will be coming down to about this level, and there's going to be an alchemist over here eventually. So that will be one of the future episodes. For now, we've got this done though. We'll put that in. No, I don't like that. That was not. And so we put this in here. Cool. And we end up putting like sign. Yeah, hanging sign. Remember the word? Hanging sign out the front, just to show that it's a library. We're going to have 2 librarians in here, just as your kind of like welcome desk people. And then all our other librarians we're going to trade with are in here. So we've got space for 20 librarians down here. And that's going to get us all the kind of god armor, god gear enchantments. So that's all going to be really good. I've just got to try and find a way of getting those in. And I think the villagers have been busy breeding away. And they're through here. They should all be over there. So we have our Steam Keyworks. See, they're all gathered in there. Hopefully I've got enough in there. And lo and behold, it's becoming nighttime. Our bed's up here. So yeah, that's all down here. I've got these lamps as well, just to kind of show that these would be like little reading tables for the library. I think it looks really good. I'm really happy with the way that this turned out. To me, it feels like a library, so let me know what you feel. I do need your help, though, on what's going on up here. We don't currently have a way up here. I have an idea, which I'll talk about in a minute. And we also don't have anything up here, because I couldn't really think about what to put up here. I've got my 20 villagers downstairs, my librarians that are going to be in, and that's all I really needed for in here. So if you can think of anything up here, I was thinking of just like rows of bookshelves maybe or something like that, but we also need a way to get up. And that's my next kind of what I'd been thinking about. And that was, do I put a spiral staircase in here? A bit close really, and yeah. This is the thing, how do we get up there? What I could do is take 10 of the villagers out, put a spiral staircase in, and then move them up there, but I quite like the whole layout with this down here and everything else like that. And with this, we're going to have to dig out the floor, put the carpets in, put some lights underneath, put the trapdoors in, that, and then the fence gates behind. So just like the trading hall we've got over here, but bigger, and all the other trading halls. In fact, it's all going to be built in the same way the sale's done. But yeah, so let me know what you think about that, and give me some ideas about what I could do with there. Maybe even a way of how we're going to get up there, because obviously we can't have this going up like that. It looks a bit janky, really. It's not a way to go up, I don't think. Maybe we could find a way of maybe putting it up the side here, going along. Oh, we could do that. Hang on, have we got? I haven't got any on me. Well, I'll try that. What I might try is putting the scaffold up here and scaffold along there and scaffold down there. Then you could climb up there, and then we'll have a little doorway at the top, and it'll just be like a little storage area, maybe something like that. But yeah, you give me some ideas. Put them in the comments down below. And yeah, this is the library. So what we're going to go do now is I'm going to try and think of a way of getting these villagers in, and I'll bring you back and show you how I've been doing it. So I've come up with a plan, and I think it's going to work. It should work. As you can see, I've kind of taken away a bit more of the hill here, just so that we've got a bit more of a spacious entrance for now. And again, we will be taking more of that away. But for now, to get in, what I think we should do is, and I might have done this the wrong way around, we will dig out a hole here. So we go, say, like here. We'll come down here. Oh, they'll take two. So I could jump in there, dig down there, one of those back, and then we can put soil sand in the bottom there. And then what we need to do is get back up there, and I'll try and do it flying. See how good I am. And in here, so this makes this balcony quite a good entrance. And then we put the water there, so that then kind of gives us a full, not a full water source, but that gives us our water elevator entrance. So all we need to do now is, and I've got all the stuff ready, is put the glass up each side. And then what we do is we put some fence gates here. Top there. And possibly another one here. That. And then we can then grab a glass block again and glass there. Then we just build our glass all the way up. And then we can then this done. There. Little touch. Right, so we've got that done. Then what we can do is grab our kelp. See, I've planned this out. Open those up. Got our kelp in here. And none of the water will spill out the side. So that's our bubble vator. So that's help us get up, and we can just jump over. And all our villagers should be able to go in there as well. So, and there we go. So obviously I won't keep that in as a permanent entrance, although saying that, it'll probably end up staying there for a while. But now at least we've got somewhere we can push our villagers into here, they're bounced up to the top, and then they'll be in here. So what I might need to do is change this front door out to the fence gates as well, I think, just to stop them. Otherwise they're going to open the door and just go straight out again. And hopefully this is spawn proof. We will find out. Go up here and grab some sleep. So now to build an area for the villagers to be held into before they get transported up the bubble vator. So I'm going to put some fence posts down here, and we will extend that out a bit bigger here. And the same here, just a little channel for them to go into. I'm not going to hold too many in there at once. So we do, we need to get a boat in there. So we will go up, up, across, get out there, and then we, yeah, that in there and put that in there. So that will give us, we can get our boat underneath there then, and then the villagers won't be able to get back out, but I can. So I could probably jump over anyway. At least the boats can go under there, and the villagers aren't going to get hurt as they go in with suffocation. And then we can just break the boat, and then they can trundle up there their heart's content for now. I'm going to go up there, and first of all, as this shows, we are not spawn proof up here. I don't want my villagers turning into zombie villagers, so we're going to have to start lighting the place up a bit. So if I put stuff around, bam the torches around, just to stop any mobs spawning. Here as well, enough light in there. So we just go around here, stop anything being able to spawn. I think, The only problem we might get is on top there. Again, all these lights here should be stopping spawnings from up there. They've all got half slabs on top as well, and eventually I might even half slab the whole tops of these just to be on the safe side. And then round here we're going to end up with carpets round here anyway, so nothing should spawn round here, and I might even put another lamp on this desk here or something like that, just to create more light. So what we need to do now is just stop them from coming out, and I think as a temporary measure, what I will do is I'll take these doors back out, even though we've only just put them in, and put those there. So the villagers can't open those, they don't know how to do that, they're not that clever, so they'll be stuck. So all we need to do now is move one of the villagers in, just to see if it will work. So what I do is we come over here, and from my holding cell here, all I have to do is open that trapdoor up there. I don't know if I've shown this before. Open this gate up, and one of them will pathfind out of their little chamber. Shut the door up again. He's stuck in the boat, and then all I have to do is row the boat across the land. See if we can get this in F5 mode. There we go. I'm looking in the wrong direction. There we go. Hello, people. There we go. I'm looking at the camera. And now I've got to try and work out where everything is. And we don't want to go over the crops. And here we go. Trying to do this in F5 is a bit of a challenge. So, he's in. I just jump out now and try and break the boat without breaking him. And he should be stuck in there. Let's see if we can persuade him to actually go through here. What I could do is, if I had a lectern on me, I don't, or any other, don't have any. So I'll go and grab it. I think this might actually get them to go up. Hopefully won't actually lock their trades in. So it'd be a good thing. I'm going to grab cauldron, and you probably guess what I'm going to do with it. So yeah, we're going to come down here. And if we take out the bottom pane of glass here, see this works. So, don't touch. Oh, crops, ruining the crops. So he will then try and pathfind to that, and he'll shoot up. So he's now upstairs. That's a good way of getting them to go all the way up here. So I've been busy getting the villagers in. I've only got these 5 in, haven't got all 20 in yet. It is taking a bit of a while, but it is working. I've put this fence here in the end just to stop them coming all the way through. So that means I can only get one in. I only have to get one in at a time. I've put these fences up here so they don't wander around, otherwise they'll try and link to these lecterns here. But we'll show you on this one here. If I jump over, helps that I've got the jump boost. I put a lectern down, open the gate up. This gate's open already, and then we just open this fence up. One will suddenly link to it, hopefully. In what time? There he goes. He goes. You might want to go through too. Off he trundles. Turn around. I'll quickly jump around here. He pops through there. Comes a librarian, and I shut him in. So he's now stuck to this lectern here. I have managed to get a few trades already. So we've got everything we need for making a monument farm. A guardian farm, sorry. So, which is going to be one of our projects that I want to get done before Christmas, really, before we start doing the Alice in Wonderland project. So we've got Depth Strider 3, and he is for 12. So that's quite good. I haven't got a zombie thing in here to reduce the trades down, but we've got iron farms, produced enough iron, we can get enough emeralds to be able to purchase the books off these villagers. We have got Aquafinity for 10, so they're pretty cheap. I'd try and get them cheap as possible, and 14 there. So if a trade comes in basically above 15, I'll just get rid of it and just try and cycle through to get it again. But we were quite lucky in the sense that we've got everything that we need here for the water enchantments. So we get with the Depth Strider 3, Respiration and Aquafinity. So we can go and do our Ocean Monument farm at some point. It won't be next episode. Next episode will be... I'm going to do all this off camera. I'm going to do the rest of it. And hello, how you doing? A good day? I will get you a place, don't worry. You'll get a job in a minute. And then you can get some money, get some paid. Right. Sorry, get distracted. Broken legs. So he's waiting in the boat there till he gets old enough and goes in. And I need to stop whizzing round. I've noticed I kind of look around really fast, and I think it might make some people a bit sick. So I'm going to try and move around slower. I need to remember to do that. Try and remind me. Next episode, I'm going to try and do a bit more stuff around here to make the place look nicer. We've got these buildings in, so we've now got obviously the library we put in today. We've got the starter building that we started with, the iron farm, moves around slowly. We have our blacksmith over there in yonder, and we have our stonemasons here. So there's one more building that I want to put in that's going to go here, and I mentioned it earlier, it's the alchemist. But I also we've got the buildings in, but the landscape doesn't suit or fit the buildings in, if that makes sense. So I want to kind of make landscape the area so that the buildings look like they tie in together, get the paths in and get some more landscaping stuff done, just so it kind of immerses you into the village, rather than just having buildings plonked on top of places or around places and nowhere to get to and stuff like that. So what I am going to do is I'm changing this up slightly, and we're going to put a river in here. So I'm going to have this as a lake around here, and we're kind of prettify this up with trees and bushes and stuff like that. Try and move slowly again. I will have a walkway up here now, and I'm going to have some stairs going up there so we can get to the library a lot easier. We'll have a little bridge going across here probably, or maybe over the place. I don't know. This is all kind of where do I put the lake and stuff like that. So we'll work this out off camera, and then we're coming in. Well, maybe we'll just do it on camera next episode. So yeah, I'm going to have the river coming around here, and it's going to come through around the front here, and then end up in another lake over here where the cows are. So yeah, we're going to have a lake there and a bridge across, and we'll put some paths in. These rock formations here, I want to kind of texture them up a bit, so put some cobblestone and andesite and stuff in there. And also around here, I'm going to put the path to the blacksmiths, because at the moment there's nothing that suggests that we need to come around here. And these are going to be rock formations again, and we're kind of texturise all this back bit up as well. And I'm going to put, as the sun goes down, turn this into a little garden, so a little kind of grotto-y area. Which should look pretty, and this is a rock formation here. Quickly, the reasons why I've done this rock formations is so that as we're walking around, and I've kind of learnt this from doing garden design, is these rock formations have been put in so that we can't see the buildings fully. So we'll come around here, and it doesn't work too well here. I might have to make it a little bit bigger, but you can't see the whole building, but you can see a little bit of it. So this is a better example as we come here. Look, it covers most of the building up, which means that kind of instinctively as humans we want to find out what that is, so it will kind of lead us around there. So that's what that's for. I am going to go to sleep, but that is what we're going to be doing next episode, and then hopefully the one after that, because it was a few episodes ago now I said we were going to do the Wither Skull farm. I'm going to try and do a big episode, so it's probably going to be a while between they come out. The next episode will be quite short, but the one after that will take a bit longer to come out, because I'm going to attempt to do the Wither Skull farm and a Guardian farm in one episode. That is the challenge. But like I say, that's not going to be immediately. We'll do a bit of beautification and putting in rocks and stuff like that. So that's all that done. But as far as we've done for this episode, we've got the library in. I've shown you how to get the villages in. So I think that's a success of an episode, and it's a good time to finish and wrap up here. So I'd just like to say thank you ever so much for your subscriptions. We've hit 280 today. I can't thank you enough. It's so much appreciated. But thank you for watching this episode. Thank you for watching the other episodes. Check out the rest of the videos on my channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Ciao for now.